Hello everyone, it's Ashley with Amare, owner and founder of Amare Healing Arts, Plastic Surgery Recovery Center, and Holistic Clinic, specializing in manual lymphatic drainage. We have 2 locations in New Jersey, Highland Park and Elizabeth, and I also offer virtual consults. If you're not in New Jersey but still need help with your recovery, you can give the office a call at 732-841-0142 to set up your sessions. We have our post-op shop where we offer post-op supplies like lipo foams and BBL pillows, and I teach you guys how to use those products with the videos that we have on our product page. That's amarepostopshop.com. We also have our online courses where I teach you guys what massages you would need after plastic surgery, when to get your massages, who to get them from, what the lymphatic system is, what lymphatic massages actually are, and all the research that you would need on your post-op massages and finding a lymphatic therapist. All of these links are in our bio as well as in the description boxes, so you guys can go and check that out. I will see you guys soon. Ashley with Amare. Bye. Ashley with Amare. So today we're going to be talking about Arnica. So this is something that your doctor tells you guys, go get Arnica, it helps. Or you read it on the forums or the YouTubes or whoever told you, go get Arnica, it helps. Okay, but you guys have to make sure you're getting the right things. I did a BBL video yesterday. That's going to post this week. This video will post next week. All of our products that we're selling on our shop, again, are tested and go through extreme testing by me, and then the clients use it, and then it gets tested even more, and then we release it on the shop. So quality for post-surgery is the thing. It's the same thing with your massages, guys. You're not going to go and pay $60 to have somebody who claims to do lymphatic massage put oil on you and rub you after surgery. You paid $10,000 or more for your surgery, 7 or 5, whatever it is, but you paid a lot of money for your surgery. We want to make sure we're using things that work. Same thing with the garments, same thing with your BBL pillows, same thing with, all the things that you got going on. The more that you do research on these products before you use them, the better. So I'm putting out all these videos, but today we're going to talk about Arnica. So, okay, your doctor says, go get Arnica, it helps. Or they give you white little pills that are supposed to be Arnica, and they say that it helps. Okay, but what is it, and why does it help? So Arnica is an herb. It's a plant, kind of like, peppermint. It's just another, flowery plant thing. This is what it looks like, the Arnica plant. And it's used for swelling, pain relief, and healing bruising. That's what it's used for. Now, I rock climb 3 times a week. It works. Trust me. It works. This is my jar of Arnica cream that I use all the time, every night, all over. This stuff is awesome. This is the Arnica cream that we have in our shop. This is the one. Now, why would you want to be careful with getting Arnica? Because there are a lot of products on the market that are called homeopathy. What does that mean? So homeopathy basically is they take the plant, they make a mixture of it in alcohol, and they remove all the active properties of the actual plant itself. They take everything out and they just have the alcohol mixture of the essence. Then they take that alcohol mixture of the essence and they mix it with water and vigorously shake it anywhere from 1 to 100 to 1,000 times. Then they dilute it. They take that same solution that they just shook, dilute it again, and do the same process over and over and over and over and over and over and over, 10 times, however many times. So when you're using homeopathy, those little Arnica tablets, those little pills in the blue bottle, or even in the pack, the little sugar pills, if it says homeopathy, there's no actual active plant products in there. So you're getting the essence of the thing itself. Now the reason they give that to you is because there's no side effects, right? Because you're taking those little sugar pills internally. There's no side effects from the Arnica or from the herbs. So it's safe for post-op. Okay, yes, that is true. But it's also not going to do what you need it to do for your body. It's not going to work the way you need it to. Guys, you didn't just stub your toe. You didn't just, get a bruise or a bug bite. You got cut internally everywhere with lipo. Then you had it put here for a BBL, or you had a breast augmentation, or you had a tummy tuck. Your body has been through a lot of trauma. The homeopathy is not going to be as strong as you need it to be for post-surgery pain relief. And this is the number one thing that I hear is, oh, I'm using the Arnica. But you're 14 days post-op, you're still bruised like you're 2 days post-op, and you can barely touch your own skin because it's so sore and so swollen and in so much pain, and you're taking the painkillers, which aren't working for that pain, because painkillers aren't going to heal your pain. It's just going to fog you out or numb you. I have a whole video on painkillers. So when we're talking about Arnica, I am not talking about homeopathic Arnica, because I have different things. I'm not saying that it doesn't work. It works. You can keep taking it. If it works for you, fine. If that's what your doctor says, that's great. Whatever works for you. We never negate what your doctor says. We always do what they say first. Then we add our own things into the mix to support your healing and support your recovery and support whatever treatment you're doing with your doctor. So your doctor says go get Arnica. You have no idea what the hell that is or where to get it. So you go on Amazon. You buy the first Arnica thing you find, which is what I did. Arnica gel, right? This little like white box, right? It says pain relief, Arnica gel. Okay, this is homeopathy. So what this means is there's no actual Arnica in here, number one. Number two, it's a gel. So how does this actually work? When you're putting anything on your skin for pain relief, right? You want it to actually, first of all, work on that area and stop the pain. Second of all, the point of putting something topically on you after surgery is so that your skin can absorb it and you can get the actual like medicine or herbs that are in the thing itself that's treating your skin, right? So if you use an antibiotic ointment, you want that antibiotic to work on that area. That's what that's for. If you're using Mederma for scars, you want that silicone or whatever, petroleum, whatever's in the scar stuff that you're using, those scar strips, to work and absorb into your skin to heal it, right? So absorbing is a big part of it. This stuff is, if you were to use this the way you were supposed to use it, the way I'm going to tell you to use it, you would run through a tube of this a day, because we want to get the most effect, right? We want our healthy skin everywhere else other than surgery to also be absorbing it. So the more skin you cover, the higher of a dose you get of the Arnica, right? So let's say we have this tube, this little tube. And this is a big tube compared to the Arnica tubes that I've seen you guys come into the office with. You're going to put a little bit of this on and rub it on your surgery area and rub it in, right? But in order to get like an effective dose, you want to cover your whole body, head to toe, arms, legs, chest, back, neck, everything, feet, everything. Because the more skin you cover, the higher or more of the Arnica you're going to absorb, and the better it's going to work on your tissue and the better you're going to feel. Now here's the other caveat to that, guys. Just because you had surgery here doesn't mean everything else doesn't hurt. I know tons of people every week that come in and their legs are swollen, their knees are swollen, their ankles are swollen, their wrists and arms and things are sore, their back is sore, everything. So guys, you're doing a disservice to yourself if you're only covering the surgery area. You want to cover everything. Now, this, you will run through one of these every time you go to use it, because to use this, to get the effective dose that you need to actually do something on your body and cover everything, you're going to be using a lot of this. And this is a gel. So it's going to, and it actually says on the box, which I think is so funny, dryness or irritation may occur. You're already dry and irritated, guys. Come on. You're already dry and irritated. The other thing, it says, do not tightly wrap or bandage treated area. Guys, you're in a garment with foams. You are tightly wrapping the treated area. You guys should not be using this stuff. It says it on the box. Okay, so all that stuff. Again, we're in a garment. It says don't tightly wrap the area. Stop using this stuff. It also says dryness or irritation may occur. You're already using Dial and HiPoCleanse. Your skin is already dry and irritated and itchy from surgery and healing. This stuff is not going to do what you want it to do, which is why we recommend this stuff. So again, it's homeopathy. There's no actual plant in here. Those sugar pills, there's no actual herb in there. Is that safer post-surgery? Depends. But is it going to be strong enough to do what we want post-surgery? Not exactly. So this is why we don't use this stuff. Again, this is the most common thing. We're just gonna put that down. So this is our Arnica cream. Okay, it's not just Arnica, and here's the common problem, is a lot of doctors will say just use Arnica, but guys, there are tons of other herbs that can help post-surgery. Now, you're already on so many other medications. You do not, and your doctor will tell you this, you do not want to be taking anything else internally other than what your doctor says. I say it all the time. You don't want to be dabbling in supplements. You don't want to be dabbling in herbs. You don't want to be doing any of that unless you have had doctor's clearance, unless it's something that you were taking before surgery, that you were using like elderberry for allergies or something like that. Herb people out there, you know what I'm talking about. Consult your doctor first. Yes, I know you know what you're doing. Yes, I know it's natural, but guys, you guys are taking other chemicals, your antibiotics, the anesthesia that they put inside you, the tumescence that they put inside you, the fluid that they put inside of you when they're doing the surgery, the painkillers that you're on, any blood thinners, any stool softeners. They give you tons and tons of meds. They'll give you tons of things. So please, before you go trying to take anything internally, which is why we don't recommend it, I do not recommend Arnica tea, because one, I haven't tested it enough, and two, it's something internal, and that's going to mess with, yes, Arnica is going to help. The herb is going to help, but based on your previous health history, based on what you got going on after surgery, there's a reason we don't offer it, because I don't dabble in things like that. We don't mess with anything internally. We don't mess with anything that your doctor's doing. That is not safe. So that's something to consult your doctor about. If that's something you want to do, take Arnica tea, things like that. Some doctors will say it's fine. Some doctors will say, whatever, if it works for you, okay. Some doctors will tell you don't take any herbs or supplements other than what we're giving you. Please consult your doctor first. But this stuff is topical, so you don't have to worry about that, because they'll tell you, go use Arnica gel or go use Arnica cream. Now, this stuff also comes in a cream, but guess what, guys? Again, no real parts of the plant in here. It's not really going to do much. This stuff is super powered. Topical analgesic. That's what this is. Let's talk about that. Topical analgesic means it stops pain at the skin. What are you feeling that you need to be using Arnica for? Why is your doctor recommending it? Number one, the soreness. Why are you sore? Well, you may not be in a proper garment, so there's that. And that's a whole nother video. When you get lipo, right, or a tummy tuck. Lipo is the most common, but let's just say lipo, right? This is your skin. This is the tissue. This is the cannula going in and kind of like abusing the underside of your skin as it's going in to suck the fat out. Cannula, which is the tool that they use to go in, which I explain in every video, is a rod with a little like needle, hollow needle on the end that goes in there, and sometimes it's got ultrasound, radio frequency, whatever kind of lipo it is. There are different kinds of lipo. I have a video on that. But it goes in there and it's like jabbing at your skin from behind, basically. So your skin's going to be pretty sore, your skin itself. Then you have the second layer underneath that, which is where the bruising, which Arnica helps with, as well as the other herbs that are in here, which we'll get to in a minute. The bruising is basically blood that has leaked out from that broken tissue and got stuck under the surface of your skin. That's why you see bruising, because it's right beneath the surface of your skin. So Arnica can help get rid of the bruising. But that's the bruising part of it from the broken tissue. Then you have the broken tissue part of it, which is right underneath that skin and that bruising. So that tissue is no longer there. It's gone. Bye. So now you've got a pad of swelling trying to fill the area, and that's where the pain comes in, is because that swelling is pushing up on your skin from your already abused skin from behind, and now your skin on top is super sensitive, super raw, super dry. So this stuff. Now, echinacea, calendula, lemongrass, 3 other super powerful herbs for swelling, bruising, pain, and aloe, super most important thing. So our wound care, our post-op cleanser, the body wash that we recommend for you guys to use, and this stuff has aloe in it. Now, why aloe? Start with that herb first. Your body is trapped in a compression garment with foams, and it's being ripped and pushed from the swelling, and very thin and very sensitive. Aloe is going to coat your skin, not just your surgery area. Aloe is going to coat your skin and calm it down. That post-surgery itch, this stuff is amazing for that. We recommend using this twice a day, showering twice a day with our post-op cleanser, because that also has aloe and Arnica in it. Yay! But we recommend using this twice a day after you get out of the shower, and I'll, at the end of the video, show you guys how to use this. So aloe is one of those things that helps repair your skin so it stops being so sensitive. Guys, the skin sensitivity, the pain that you feel, when you're taking those pain meds and it's fogging you out, it's not healing the pain. It's just stopping your brain from recognizing the pain. When you're taking Tylenol, it is helping to relieve the pain, but again, Your body is still trying to heal. This stuff helps your body actually heal so the pain stops. Also, again, topical analgesic, stops pain at the skin. So all of these herbs in combination are going to help relieve your actual skin sensitivity and soreness and pain. The number one thing I hear when I'm working on you guys, when you come in for your lymphatic massage, first of all, it's extremely gentle, as we know. It's this gentle pumping motion just onto your skin with no lotions, nothing like that. We are not using this in session ever. This is for you to use at home. You never use anything on your skin. And you can use this before you come into your session. That's fine. We usually recommend not doing that though, because it makes it a little bit harder for us to be able to move your skin because you have something on top of it already. So, side note. But this is for you to use at home. So when you're talking about treating the skin, your skin is super fragile. Your skin is already sensitive. In those sessions, we're using extremely gentle, light pressure. It's nothing deep, it's slow, it's gentle, and that's it. So when you're talking about this Arnica on your skin and treating it and the pain and the soreness, that is all happening because you're swollen. That is all happening because you had surgery. So the stopping the pain thing on your skin, it's because your skin has been so abused. So this actually helps to heal the pain and get rid of it, not just fog it out. And again, like I was saying, the most common thing that we hear is the numbness or the tingling or the pricking that you feel on your skin when I'm in session. You guys always say, I'm taking Tylenol, I'm taking these pain meds, I'm still in pain. Okay, let's differentiate for a second. What is the difference between pain and discomfort? What is the difference between pain and soreness? What is the difference between pain and not really being able to feel anything? So when I'm working on you guys, you say, I can feel the pressure of your hands, but my skin is still numb, or my skin is tingly, or I'm getting those pricking pins and needle feeling. This helps to heal that, not make it go away, and just numb it out and make you not feel it, but actually heal it and stop it. This helps treat your actually abused skin. So this is completely different than this, which is no real plant parts and kind of just gonna take care of your bruising, but not deal with your pain and not deal with the skin sensation. Now, that itching, that post-op itch, I have a video on itching that I did 2 weeks ago that explains why you itch. This stops the itching and heals the itching. So guys, this doesn't just topical analgesic doesn't mean just stops pain at the skin. It means it actually heals the pain that you're feeling and helps your body heal to stop those things and get you over that hump. And alleviate all of that stuff that you're feeling. It's also, you guys ask me all the time, what can I do at home? Guys, 90% of your recovery is doing the things at home, is monitoring what you're eating, is having a lot of water, is not having caffeine or salt or alcohol or any of the bad things that we talk about, is making sure you're using the right products that are going to help your body heal faster. It's kind of like if you have a cut and it's like a deep, really, really deep cut. And you're like, man, I don't need stitches. And it takes 2 months to heal. And you constantly have it wrapped and it's constantly throbbing. And it heals, but you're going to have a giant scar because your skin had to now make all of this tissue in between where this giant cut is. Versus if you got stitches to hold the skin together so the cut heals faster and the skin heals together faster. So kind of the same thing. It's the difference between, my body will heal on its own, and my body's going to heal in 2 to 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a month, 3 months faster because I'm using products that are actually healing my body, not just my body healing itself as it's already bogged down by the meds, by the painkillers, by the bad garment, by not doing the things that are going to help aid your body in healing. So it's something for you to do actively at home that's going to speed up everything and get you over that ugly side, that hump, that really, painful, discouraging post-op feeling that you have going on. And that's what we do. Our entire business is built off of helping get you through the ugly side of the plastic surgery healing. So this is one of the things that helps major with that. So aloe, we talked about, helps treat your skin, helps, make sure your skin is not super dry, super flaky, super sensitive. Arnica. The Arnica helps relieve the pain and the soreness. It actually helps your tissue. The calendula, echinacea, lemongrass, thyme, or black pepper seed oil are all, there's a bunch of other things in here. The product list is on the ingredients list is on the product page on our link in bio on our Shopify. It's also in our shop button on Instagram now. Yay! But all of those other herbs help some part of the process. So whether it be the pain, the soreness, the tissue healing, the bruising to help that heal, helping your skin be less sensitive, bringing circulation back, all of those things, they all play a huge part in that. It's not just the Arnica, because Arnica just helps with soreness and pain relief and a little bit with the bruising. The other stuff is what really matters, because that stuff is going to help heal your tissue and take away a lot more of the pain by actually healing you, not just masking it and not just like giving you temporary relief. Now, something else that's interesting about this box, it says temporary relieves muscle pain and stiffness due to minor injuries, overexertions, and fall. Temporarily. This stuff heals you. This stuff temporarily relieves the pain. And minor injuries, guys, and overexertion, and falls, and stiffness, and muscle pain. Yes, you're having muscle pain. That's deep because you had an ab repair or lipo or, you know, whatever it is. That's your actual muscle pain, okay? That's for Tylenol to take care of because that's an internal thing. Minor injuries, guys, this is not a minor injury. This is a big thing you need to take care of. This is like a big area. This is not a minor injury. This stuff is not strong enough. This stuff is. So again, this also has no plant parts. In here, there's not just one form of Arnica, but there's two. So there's the actual like Arnica oil in here, the oil of the Arnica flower. And then there's the actual Arnica flower extract itself. So two different parts of the plant. If you know anything about homeopathy or plant medicine or anything like that, or herbalism or anything, different parts of the plant do different things. So this doesn't just have like, oh, a little bit of Arnica oil in it. It actually has parts of the plant to help heal you. This is extra strength stuff, and it actually says it on it, extra strength Arnica cream. So this stuff actually heals. It doesn't just relieve pain. It doesn't just treat your skin. One other thing we use this for, which is something that you guys constantly need, fibrosis. Fibrosis, I have a video on. I'm going to do another video on it just to, do another video on it. Fibrosis is your lymph fluid, your swelling, getting stuck underneath the skin, and then getting hard and compacted, which is why you get those hard lumps. Now, you guys don't always see it, and you think, oh my God, all of a sudden I now have fibrosis. No. You've had fibrosis. It was covered by a mound of swelling that was soft around it, and it was hiding behind it, and you didn't see it. And now that your swelling's going down in your garment, the fibrosis is starting to come out. So you didn't just develop fibrosis out of nowhere. You had it. It's been hiding in there. So one of the things this helps with is softening your tissue. We want to soften the fibrosis and get it back to a liquid state. So that brings me to my next point. How do we use this stuff? Again, with this stuff, it's a very, very thin gel. It's super thin. So in order to actually coat your skin the way you need to, you would have to use this whole tube and rub it in, like really rub it in. And even still, there's no actual plant parts in here. With this stuff, it's a cream, but it's made of all, smells delicious. It's made of all natural oils. It says on the box, all natural. And it's grapeseed oil, black pepper seed oil, lemongrass oil. It's literally all oil-based. So a little goes a long way. Guys, I've had this jar for a month. Like, I'm at half the jar. I've had this jar for a month. I use this every single night all over my body, head to toe. Why? Because it's super, super potent. So when you use this, it's not a moisturizer. We're not lathering it on and making ourselves greasy. One, you need to get back in your garment and your foams. If you do that, you're not getting back into it. And you're going to be a mess because once your body heats up, it is an oil. So it's going to leak everywhere. Two, do not use this on your incisions. This is not for your incisions. Do not ever use Arnica or gel or anything other than the wound care that we recommend or your doctor gives you, antibiotic treatment, whatever. Do not ever use Arnica on your incisions unless it is like in our post-op soap, unless it is in a wound care where it's structured normally the way it should be. Do not use this on your incisions. The end. Usually in our trifecta is what I call it. In our trifecta system for showering, you'll use the cleanser in the shower, the body wash in the shower, wash your incisions, disinfect them, blah, 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 blah. You'll come out, you'll use the wound care. The wound care that we have, which I'm going to do a video on, acts as a liquid Band-Aid. It literally creates a protective coating over your incision so that it heals and it's sealed and it's protected and it's not sticky. It's a dry protective coating. It's literally like you'll see it when I do the video. So you're protected. So this you're using everywhere else except your incisions. So you are going to literally dip your fingers in. Now look at how thick this is, guys. I don't know if I can like even, this stuff is thick. A little goes a long way with all of our products. That being said, with all of our products, a little goes a long way. When you guys purchase stuff from us, one of each thing will last you 4 to 6 weeks if you're using it the way I'm telling you to and using it properly. This stuff is very thick. So you dip your fingers in, use a little bit, and you're gonna rub it between your fingers. And it's gonna spread. Because again, it's an oil base. It's going to spread. That's like a lot on my hands now, and I only used a little bit. Then you're going to take your fingertip strength and all the area that you had surgery except your incisions, you are going to rub. Now guys, first of all, I dipped a little bit on one hand, I smeared it, and I can cover my entire hand with what I just had on one hand. So again, a little goes a long way. Now, I'm going to continue to rub until it is bone dry. Now, 2 things that this is doing. 1, you're bringing circulation back to your skin. 2, you're actually getting the Arnica to rub into your skin and get it to absorb. 3, you're softening your tissue. And again, guys, it's fingertip strength. I'm not like rubbing, it's fingertip strength. I'm literally just rubbing my skin. That's it. And there's actually a lot on here, so I may have to rub a little bit more. But I'm just rubbing my skin. And that's it. That's all you do. Fingertip strength, circular motion, and rub. Now, here's the thing. Because it's an oil base, you will feel like it's a little bit like wet almost. Not wet, but like greasy. That's because it's creating a coating on your skin of all of the herbs. So, again, a little goes a long way. If you're feeling that wet and greasy, you gotta like rub that puppy in like way more. Because it's too much in one area. It should be bone dry. So, like I said, I used way too much on one area. It should be bone dry. So that little bit that I had on this hand covers my entire arm and it's dry. Like there is no like greasiness, shininess. It's dry. It's not a moisturizer. It's completely dry. And if you feel like it's a little, greasy or too much, spread it around even more. I can usually, like I said, 1 handful of that little bit that I used, I'll rub it in my hands. That'll cover both arms for me. Because again, you want to use a very thin layer and you're using it twice a day. So fingertip strength, rub, 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 rub all over your surgery area in circular motion. Really spread it around. Use a very thin layer. Really, really spread it around. Make sure it is dry, like completely dry. It's not shiny. It's not like moisturized. Your skin should still be dry. It should be like a very thin coating on your skin, and that's it. Because again, guys, this is not like a regular cream or a moisturizer. You really, really, really want to rub it in. So you're doing that fingertip strength all over your surgery area. It is safe for your BBL. Here's the thing. With your BBL, you will have bruising on your BBL. Your BBL will be super painful. This is safe for your BBL. Now, when I say that, I do not mean immediately after surgery. I mean like 2 weeks in, like 3 weeks in, when it's starting to heal. It's safe for your BBL, fingertip strength, extremely light, because we don't want to touch any of that fat transfer. Because again, with fat transfer, right, like we talk about in the BBL videos, 1 to 2 weeks, it's still super liquid. 2 to 3 weeks, it's like a gel state and becoming Play-Doh. Weeks 3 to 6, it's becoming permanent. So usually I tell you guys to start using this at around week 2. And that's usually when you come into my office anyway and I see you. So use this at like the end of week 2, beginning of week 3 on your BBL to start if there's still bruising on the back of your legs, bruising on your thighs. Now, that being said, you can start using this as for any surgery at all. When you are allowed to shower, the first time you're allowed to shower, you can start using this after you shower. That's how that works. You use this after you shower. And that's it. So you can start using this as soon as you are allowed to shower and get out of your garment and start taking care of your body. Number 1. Number 2, again, with your BBL, start using this at like the end of week 2, beginning of week 3, because we don't want to touch anything back there. But again, your body can still get the benefits of this, even if you're not touching directly your BBL fat transfer area, the back of your thighs, the front of your thighs, that whole area, really rub it in because it's still going to get into your body and it's still going to help you heal and it's still going to help you treat. Same thing with breast augmentations. You have a lot of stitches going on here. Do not put this on this area. Do not put this over your tummy tuck scar, but you can put it on your upper chest. You can put it on the sides of your ribs. You can put it underneath your ribs, and it's still going to help treat the area because, again, guys, your skin is going to absorb all the nourishment from this and help heal everything, even if it's not direct. So making sure that you're not putting it on your incisions, making sure that you're not putting it on fragile surgery areas like that. But if you had lipo, guys, go to town. Rub. First of all, it'll feel great. Second of all, it's fingertip strength. It'll help bring back the sensation. A lot of times, what we hear is the numbness. Everybody talks about the numbness after lipo. Guys, tummy tuck numbness is normal. Tummy tuck numbness is because you've cut all the nerves. Lipo numbness is because you're still super swollen and all that pressure is sitting on your skin and sitting on your nerves. And in some bad cases, you have fibrosis that's hard and sitting on your nerves and sitting on all of, your surgery area, your skin, dulling your sensation. This stuff will help bring that back because we're getting circulation, we're moving everything. And again, this stuff is the gel. Even if you have the cream version of this, which is not anywhere near as helpful, even it's still not gonna be what we need it to be. But even if you have the cream version of this dries really quick. And then it's like dry. And then it's like you have nothing on it all. You're gonna need to use a lot of this to really be able to like rub and get some good sensation on your skin. Like this is not gonna be enough, guys. So again, a little goes a really long way with this. Numbness, tingling, itching. When you start itching like crazy, the aloe in this is going to coat and treat your skin very, very lightly in a very light layer so that you're not going to feel, that easy irritation from the garment or anything. Your skin's not going to be as easily irritated because it's going to create a nice coating over your skin to protect you. Number 2, you're rubbing, you're causing circulation. That itching is going to calm down immediately. Number 3, all the herbs in here are going to help with the pain and the itching and all of that. Now, with the pain and the itching and things like that on the skin, it's not about numbing it out or dulling it, like I said. It's about healing it so that time that you're itching for doesn't last like 2 to 3 weeks. It lasts like 2 days. Or the time that your skin is sore and painful isn't like 2 to 3 weeks. It's like maybe a week. That's why we use this, because it helps heal everything a lot faster. So again, fingertip strength on your surgery area. Avoid incisions. Avoid fragile surgery areas like, a BBL fat transfer, which we should not be touching or putting any pressure on at all for like 3 weeks. A breast augmentation where you have a lot of like stitches and tape and things like that. Use your head, guys. Be smart about this. If you wouldn't put regular cream on that area after surgery, definitely don't use this stuff on there. And the rest of your body is the last portion of it. So the rest of your body, you can just like rub it in like normal. But again, you don't need to use a lot, especially like for dry areas of skin. This creates a really nice protective like coating over your skin. So you don't need to be using like a whole handful. If you're using a whole handful, it's like for your whole body. You don't need that much. It's a very, very thick ointment, let's say, because it's not really, it's a cream, but it's, it's more than that. But yeah, very, very thin layer everywhere, head to toe, not just your surgery areas, avoiding touching fragile surgery areas like breast augmentation, incisions, stitches, open wounds, garment burn. Here's the thing. Garment burn you should be using wound care on, not a cream, not Arnica, not anything like that. Garment burn is a wound. You have a burn from the garment. You do not want to be using any Arnica or anything like that on there. You want to be using a wound care for your wound. The end. All I gotta say about that. I have a whole video on garment burn, so you can go and watch that and find out more. But this stuff, we love this stuff. It is $21 for this whole thing, and it's in our post-op shop. And this, I've had people, I have a client who still has her jar, and she is 6 weeks post-lipo, and she still has cream left. So guys, a little goes a long way. And like I said, this is all natural. It says it on here, all natural, made in the USA. All of our products are. And there's no like chemicals or anything like that in here. It is completely safe for post-op. We love this stuff. Our clients love this stuff. So check it out. I hope this was informative about Arnica and the homeopathy stuff. Like I said, homeopathy is not bad. It's FDA approved. It's just not going to be strong enough for what we need right now. You can still be taking homeopathy and use this stuff. It will work. This stuff is superpower. This will work. So will the homeopathy if it works for you, but it depends. I hear mixed things from clients. I've seen mixed things from clients. Doctors recommend it. Doctors don't recommend it. That's for you to decide. I just give you the facts and you can decide. But this stuff works. So guys, I hope this was a little bit of informative about the Arnica and what it is, about all the other herbs that kind of help with all of that. Again, not a doctor, not a surgeon, none of that, just telling you what works. So take this with a grain of salt and check out our product on our product page. I will put the link in this video. And that's it, guys. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions specifically pertaining to your surgery, you can always set up a virtual with me and we can go over them, and I can tell you what products you need for your surgery. I can tell you what, kind of massages you need, how many times you need them, all of that stuff. You can call our office to set up a virtual, 732-841-0142, and the link is in the bio for our post-op shop. So check that out, and I will see you guys soon. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.